Hey y'all, good afternoon. I don't know. This isn't a vlog. This is gonna be like pieces of vlogs together, I think. But anyhow, I keep talking about my new treatment plan for my mental health. I'm officially gonna say this. As I'm saying this, it won't be going up anytime soon, I know that. It is Monday, April 15th. It is currently 1:35. I got this information, so I'm trying to think, around 12:45, I believe. So there's been a little bit. I've had a chance to downplay, which is kind of frustrating because I wish I would have gotten it all on tape, all on my camera, so you guys could have seen my real reaction because I was almost in tears. So I originally had put a deposit down. I'm not going to say who the breeders are because I don't want people to like bash them or anything because they're very sorry. Yes, I said breeder's puppy. So anyhow, the reason my phone just lit up there was because my roommate's texting me back. She's not here on campus at the moment. She had to go. She's like a education major. Well, she was a major history and education, but she had to go observe today out of high school. They have to do that for their education credits. So she just texted me back that she's happy for me. But anyhow, so the original litter I was supposed to get was from Molly and Jerry. These are not the breeders' names. As I said, I'm going to protect them. These are the parents' names. So Molly was the mother dog, and Jerry was the father dog. So Jerry's a poodle, and Molly is a English golden retriever, I believe. So I was gonna get one from their litter. Turned out Molly was not pregnant. So they let me know, obviously, if they have to, because I don't know how many of you know this about breeders. But they make you put a deposit down. What I found around here, with a few in Kentucky, Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, is it's usually somewhere between $300 and $600. So the one I did for this breeder was $300. So I put that down, and then Molly ended up not being pregnant. They let me know as soon as they knew. They said I was like the first one, but they were gonna email everybody else as well. We could get our deposit back, or we could put them on another litter. So they had Roxy's litter available. Roxy also was bred with Jerry, so they were gonna have the same dad, different mom. That's fine, whatever. I asked if they had any males. I specifically want a male. And all the research I have done, once you neuter them, because then they get their testosterone out basically, once you neuter a male dog, they are the most obedient creatures you could ever have. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, so I wanted a male. Also, males are typically a bit bigger, and I'm gonna need them for DPT, which stands for deep pressure therapy, a lot for my panic attacks, and also when I start to get my really bad panic attacks, especially when I'm on my period. I'm just gonna say it. Sorry if that embarrasses y'all, but because then my iron really dips. If I like the other day I cut my hand open, you're not gonna be able to see it now, but I cut my finger open on like a binder and it bled a little bit. Well, then my iron dips a little bit. My iron, my anemia is that bad that I can dip no matter what. So anyhow, my iron dip when it gets like that, especially when I have a panic attack, when my iron's low, I feel like I'm just gonna pass. Like I get so dizzy, I can't focus on one point. Like, I mean, that's all I can do. Like, I have to focus on one little thing, stare at it, and hope I don't pass out. But anyhow, so I'll get to feeling sick. So, I also need a bigger dog for mobility purposes. Well, let's see, Roxy was a golden doodle already, and then Jerry, as I mentioned before, is a poodle. Excuse me, I don't know where that came from. Probably from drinking soda earlier. Sorry, I'm looking here. I am trying to find out more information about the one I want to tell you all. Trying to figure out what the parents are. It actually does not say. But here, they haven't updated the website yet, but I want to plant right here. Is this third pick available? Not anymore. I'm third pick. There are 8 male puppies in that litter. I'm third pick. I'm getting a little male puppy. I want to cry. I want to cry happy tears. I'm so excited, you guys. Like, I had been saying for a while I had a major payment coming up. I had a better payment plan figured out for my treatment. I had a better treatment plan. I had a vague payment. I kept like kind of hinting at it. So far nobody had guessed it in the comments. I think a few people didn't comment because I actually knew, because they were like my best friends. I know Rayleigh comments a lot. Shout out to you, girl. She's like my best friend here on campus. You guys will meet her soon. Or maybe you've already met her by the time this one goes up, I think, actually. But anyhow, so I know, like, my mom knows, Rayleigh knows, Kendra knows. They haven't been commenting because they already knew, and they knew I didn't want to give it away. Had hair in my mouth. But anyhow, so I'm so excited. Well, I'll show you the pictures that the breeder sent me. Okay, here we go. This is what the litter looked like when they were born. So I'll focus, there it goes. So that's what they looked like when they were born. And then that's what they'll look like about the time I take them home. And I am so excited, and I was like shaking so bad. Part of it was like frustration because what I originally wanted I couldn't get. And so then I was like frustrated. I was looking at another breeder. Like I said, no offense to this breeder, but just this other breeder had an Irish Doodle. Thought I was shutting, it's actually attached. Had an Irish Doodle and they only had 1 male left, and so I was like trying to decide, would I rather have an Irish Doodle or Newfie Poo? And part of the reason I was trying to decide that was because I know that Newfoundlands can be prone, because they're such large dogs, to things like elbow dysplasia, hip dysplasia, and I actually found out recently patellar luxation. I know I've talked about my knees before. This knee, I have my legs up, that's my right knee, actually had patellar subluxation. Okay, so luxation is when it moves, and then like there's different names for how it moves, and then so basically with my knee here it went out, and so that's subluxation. I don't remember what the other ones are called, but luxation is just the overall, and then subluxation is the way mine went. So anyhow, I had some patellar subluxation in that knee, and so I know it's painful, but then as I talked to the breeder more and I did a little more research before, like I'd already known Molly wasn't gonna have puppies, but I wanted to make the right decision, so I'm not gonna jump into it. There's one thing I've learned through this process, it's be patient. You want to find the right dog with the right temperament. You don't want to screw this up. So I did some research, and these are medium instead of large. Newfie Poos, they're medium, so they actually aren't as prone to the dysplasia. They can still have it because they are still larger dogs, but they're not the size of a Newfoundland, so they're not as likely. And poodles aren't as likely to dysplasia as Newfoundlands in the first place, so that helps. For those of you who actually know breed information and want to know, these are F2 Newfie Poos. F2 breed. I'm hoping for a slightly lighter color because in most poodle crosses and in poodles, the lighter color, the less they shed. And as you guys know, Carmi sheds a freaking ton every day. In fact, my parents just got her shaved down, and I'll show you the pictures of that. Because Dad got tired of vacuuming every day. And so that's another reason I wanted a breed like this, because I knew living like a little apartment, well, I'm hopefully bringing him back next semester as an ESA, and then training him as for service work, some owner training. And so he'll go with me from now on. But like, I wanted something that didn't shed as much, being in like on campus in a dorm for a semester, and then being like in an apartment for a few years. I didn't want something that sheds a whole lot. So I was like, yeah, not about that life. We ain't gonna do that. So sorry, I'm looking for the pictures of Farm. Well, here's only one. I can't find what happened to the other one. Maybe I accidentally deleted it, but there she's in her little pillow. You guys can see if it'll, take it this way, if it'll adjust better. There we go. How tiny she looks in her little pillow. And of course, I'll be, like, I go home for Easter weekend. You guys will have seen her for that. It's not Easter weekend yet. This video will go up after my Easter one. I want this video to go up closer to pick date for him. I don't have a name yet. Well, I mean, I have a name picked out for him, but I'm not telling you guys yet. So if you guys want to guess, put it down in the comments below and we'll see who's right. I'm just so excited. Like, for anyone who has any more questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram or Twitter, or put it down in the description, or I put it in the description box. Put it below the description box in the comments. I'm so excited. I'm like stumbling over words and I can't even talk. But anyhow, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me just a little more background information. You do want a doctor's opinion, and I had that back in September. And I've been doing research on service dogs for specifically psychiatric service dogs, also known as PSDs, so I might call it that sometime, or just an SC, which is a service dog. But I've been doing research on PSDs since August, and it is now May. So my parents and I came to the conclusion that it might be okay in December, and then early January we decided that this would be a good treatment plan for me. As you guys know, I'm on like what, my 5th or 6th medication now, and it is helping. I am feeling better. I am doing better than I was doing, but I'm still not where it could be or where I'd like to be. So I'm gonna stay on this medicine. For those of you who don't know or are curious, it's escitalopram, 10 milligrams or 15. I think it's 10. And that is the generic version of like Prozac, right? I think. If I'm wrong, I'll put it down below what it actually is and like in the description. But anyhow, so I've been on all kinds of medications, and this is the first one that's even sort of helped. And we feel like that missing piece isn't to add more drugs, it's to add a service dog. So don't ever just jump right into a service dog solution, because I know as much research as I've done, it's costly. It's very, very costly, even more than just a regular pet. It's hard work. Whether you get a programmed dog or owner trained, it's hard work. It's costly. It's a difficult thing to go through, and I know with the other people, like I know a few people with actual service dogs, and then like I've done research online and talked to Instagrammers with service dogs and YouTubers and watched their videos. I know they say that it's not just a treatment option, it's a lifestyle change. So, and of course I'm gonna keep vlogging, and there'll still be adventures and stuff, but it'll just, as I'm doing it, I'll show videos of his training and stuff, and then once he's full-fledged service dog, he'll just be in most of the vlogs because he's gonna be with me. But yeah, so I just wanted to capture like my initial happiness on this. I'm getting a service dog. He's gonna be Newfie Poo. He's gonna be adorable. Guess I have his name. Guess it down in the comments below. Let's see if any of you are right. I'm getting my puppy. Pick-out date is May 22nd. Bring home date is June 5th. Of course, I have a vlog those days. I just want to cry. I'm so excited. I'm getting a puppy, guys. And you'll see me in vlogs taking care of him. My parents agreed they're going to help pay because this is so expensive, but they said, we're going to help you pay, but this is your dog. Carmi is a family dog. We help take care of her. Your dog is, I almost said his name, is yours. You're going to, have to take care of him. You're gonna have to feed him, walk him, bathe him, groom him, exercise him, train him. Like, this is going to be your dog, not a family dog. It's your service dog, so it's your dog, and you have to take care of it, which is understandable. But I'm just so excited. Like, I think this is really gonna help me, and It's a puppy. I'm getting a puppy. I'm so excited. I'm gonna cry. Before I start crying on camera again, I've done that too many times. I'm gonna close this. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment about his name, subscribe, and the bell to be notified, and I'll see you guys next time.